Weather and climate both involve variations in temperature, precipitation, and other environmental factors. Weather is the day-to-day condition of Earth's atmosphere. On the other hand, climate is defined by year-after-year patterns of temperature and precipitations. Environmental conditions can vary over small distances, creating microclimates. Global climate is shaped by many factors, including solar energy trapped in the biosphere, latitude, and the transport of heat by winds and ocean currents. The greenhouse effect is one of the main reasons of climate change, because greenhouse gases that are carbon dioxide, methane, and water vapor trap sunlight energy in Earth's atmosphere as heat. The second one will be the latitude. This is divided into three different climate zones that are tropical zone, the temperate zone, and the polar zone. And at last, the unequal distribution of heat across the globe creates winds and ocean currents, which transports heat and moisture. Organisms occupy different places in part because each species has a range of conditions under which it can grow and reproduce. These conditions help define where and how organisms live. Tolerance is one of them. Tolerance is the ability to survive and reproduce under a range of environmental circumstances. The other one is defining the niche. A niche is a range of physical and biological conditions in which a species lives, the way the species obtains what it needs to survive and reproduce. Competition is when organisms attempt to use the same limited ecological resource in the same place and at the same time. Competition shapes communities by causing species to divide resources. Competition helps determine the number and kinds of species in a community and the niche each species occupies. Predation, herbivory, and keystone species. Animals are not primary producers, so they must eat each other organisms to obtain energy and nutrients. That's why the predator-prey and the herbivore-plant relationships are very important. The predator-prey relationship is an interaction in which one animal, the predator, captures and feeds on another animal, the prey. And the herbivore-plant relationship is an interaction in which one animal, the herbivore, feeds on a producer. Keystone species are single species that are not usually abundant in a community. They can cause dramatic changes in the structure of a community. Symbiosis is any relationship with two species that live closely together. Biologists recognize the three main classes of symbiotic relationships in nature. The first one is mutualism. Is when both species benefit from the relationship. One example is bees and flowers. The next one is commensalism. Is when one organism benefits and the other is neither help nor harm. The third one will be parasitism. This is when one organism lives on or inside another organism and harms it. Ecologists classified Earth's terrestrial ecosystem into at least 10 different groups of regional climate communities called biomes. They are described in terms of abiotic factors like climate and soil type, and biotic factors like plant and animal life. Some examples are tropical rainforest, tropical dry forest, tundra, and boreal forest. Aquatic organisms are affected primarily by the water's depth, temperature, flow, and amount of dissolved nutrients. Freshwater ecosystems can be divided into three main categories: rivers and streams, lakes and ponds, and freshwater wetlands. Estuaries are a special kind of wetland formed where a river meets the sea.